We're going to test your English. Okay? Let's see if you can pass this English test. Let's start with this first question. This is like easy. Okay? I'm sorry, but I don't really want to do it tonight. I rather put it off till tomorrow. Okay, the answer is would. Just like what Jess says, I would rather put it off till tomorrow. Why is it would? Why is the answer would? Okay, so yeah, it's a phrase, would rather. It's used when we talk about preference, what we prefer to do. So this person doesn't want to do it tonight. This person prefers to do it tomorrow. So this person would rather do that thing tomorrow. I would rather have salad for dinner. I would rather um what is this? Stay home than go out this weekend. Typo error. Which beach would you rather go to? So it's talking about preference. So this person prefers to put that thing off till tomorrow. The price they charge for many types of colored TV sets finally dropping. It's letter C. C is the answer because you're right, everyone. We're talking about the price. Okay? If you remove the other words, the price is finally dropping. Okay? Um, So yeah, the answer is this. Same as true with these sentences. The list of students is on the bulletin board. The size of her shoes is big. So we're focusing on the list, the size, the price. So yeah, is the answer. And when we use singular form of the verb, we also use the singular form of the noun or the subject. Just look at him sit there all by himself. He looks terribly. Okay. B. Yes, the answer is letter B. He looks terribly lonely. So we don't say he looks terribly angrily. So the word lonely here is an adjective. So it describes the person. Okay. And terribly is actually an adverb, which describes how lonely the person is. Okay? How lonely? Terribly lonely, moderately lonely, extremely lonely. So that's the purpose of adverb. Just like in these examples, I'm terribly tired with a lot of work. So, how tired I am? Terribly. The traffic is extremely bad. How bad? Extremely. The movie was unexpectedly boring. How boring? Unexpectedly. So, how lonely is he? Terribly. Okay, next one. Ali has vacation. It's letter A. 2 weeks. So yeah, 2 weeks in the sentence is in possessive form. It's like 2 weeks of vacation. Okay? So we just say 2 weeks vacation. It's in possessive form. Okay? If you want to use letter C, 2 week, it needs to have an article a. Like Ali has a 2 week vacation if you want to use that. Okay? But if you want to say that Ali has 2 weeks of vacation, then use letter A, 2 weeks with apostrophe, because it's possessive. Same thing with these examples, like 2 weeks notice is an ample time for an employee, okay? Or my 6 weeks sick leave will terminate soon. So 6 weeks with apostrophe. the 8 weeks training at the gym has really paid off. So 8 weeks also has an apostrophe. So imagine it's like 2 weeks of notice, 6 weeks of sick leave, 8 weeks of training. But because we want to contract it, we just use an apostrophe and it's in possessive form. Fifth question. You look, you were expecting some bad news. B. You look as though you were expecting some bad news. As though is actually the same with as if. So if you want to use as if in this sentence, is also okay. You look as if you were expecting some bad news. So why is it as though? It's used when we talk about an imaginary situation or a situation that we think may be true, like that. It makes you think that something is true. So we use as though. Usually this word comes after the words look, feel, seems, like that. Like this. It looks as though you've not met before. Or they feel as though they had been given the wrong information. Or he looked as though he wanted to say something. I asked 2 people the way to the station, but could help me. So I got lost. The answer is letter B, based on the context, based on the situation. So here, neither of them means not one or the other. I asked 2 people, but not this person nor this person could help me. So I got lost. So we use neither of them. Like neither of them knew the answer. Not one or the other knew the answer. Neither of us felt like going out. We both feel lazy. So not you nor I feel like going out. Let's have this. Do you have any idea what she at this time tomorrow? The answer is obviously letter C. Will be doing is a future continuous tense. Okay, so will be and verb with ing. That's the reason why it's continuous. It's progressive. Okay, it is used to talk about duration of an activity in the future. Okay, if you have a duration of an activity at the moment, you use the present continuous. I'm teaching English at this time. So that's a duration of action that I'm doing. But if you're talking about at this time tomorrow, you have to use the future. Okay? I will be teaching English at this time tomorrow. So the duration of time could be longer. We are focusing on the progression of the action. So it's like, I will be attending a conference this time next week. So this time from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That's a duration of an activity. So I will be attending a conference during that time. Okay. We will be roaming around Istanbul at this time on Saturday. This time, 4 o'clock, maybe until 7 p.m. So the duration of time we will be roaming around Istanbul is that time. So we use future continuous tense. It's like long action in the future. Okay? So what she will be doing tomorrow is focusing on the duration of the action she will be doing at this time tomorrow. Let's answer. We go to school to study. We go to work in order to earn a living. We go to bed to rest and sleep. The answer is letter C. Zero article. Yes. If there's no article, we call it zero article. If you don't use the, an, or a, again, we call it zero article. Why is it a zero article? It's because of the word school, work, and bed. They don't need any articles like a, an, or the, especially when they go together with the phrase go to. So we say go to work, go to bed, go to sleep, go to school, like that. So we don't need an article with these words, especially when they go together with the word go to. All right, let's see. Oh, these are question tags. There aren't very many here. Okay. What's the question tag? The answer is letter B. If the sentence is in negative form, the question tag is in positive form. So notice the sentence here. There aren't very many people here. So the question is the sentence is in negative form. The question tag should be in positive form. There aren't many people here. Are there? Or are there? Okay. So there aren't, are there? So the sentence is in negative, the question tag is positive. So, and vice versa. If the sentence is positive, the question tag is negative. We have some more examples here, like they aren't happy. Are they? So they aren't. It's in negative form. The question tag is in positive form. She is not late. Is she? So she isn't. It's negative. So the question tag is positive. We are not getting any responses. Are we? So we are not is negative. The question tag is positive. Are we? We don't use not if a question tag is a positive form. Okay, this is the final question. The traffic was moving very slowly because the highway repaired. The answer is letter C, was being repaired. This sentence is in the past form. So we are talking about the past, and was being is in the past. It shows a progressive action in the past. So it's like a long action, but in the past. Okay. So it's the same with the car was being fixed when I arrived there. So when I arrived there, people were doing that activity. So it's a progressive action in the past. The house didn't smell good as it was being painted. So when I arrived home, it didn't smell good because people were painting the house. So it was being painted. So that's the use of the past continuous tense. We're using it to talk about a duration of action, progressive action, in a span of time in the past. Okay, so basically that's how we use the past continuous form. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I hope you guys enjoy this weekend. Ciao!